There's a high spot right here on this door. Maybe I was moving a little too fast, and you're gonna have to sand it down. This is one of the best coatings I've ever used. So in today's video, I'm gonna be showing y'all two vehicles that I ceramic coated, and we're gonna be doing like a checkup just to make sure everything is going good with them. So I'm gonna start off with this one, and these vehicles were both filmed on 2 separate days. So this one, I already did the inside, and now what I'm about to do is knock out the outside. So this one is just dusty. It's not bad at all. But I do have video of this one like before, and y'all see that video when I actually coated it. But I'll show y'all a comparison of how the paint was reacting to water before and then how it's acting to it now. But this one, it actually looks really clean on camera, but you can see it has a layer of dust. There's a lot of construction going on right here. On both of them, we're gonna be looking for high spots as well. Sometimes it just happens, there's a high spot. And so I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all, if you do have like a high spot, how you can fix it and stuff. The first thing I always knock out is the wheels. The reason why I do the wheels first is because the wheels tend to be the dirtiest thing on the vehicle a lot of times. You get the brake dust and stuff. So you go ahead and knock that out. So whenever you wash the whole vehicle, you don't get any stuff from the wheel, only from cleaning it afterwards. So if you're looking for any type of like pump sprayer, I always say the IK Foam 12 or however you say it, that's the only one that's really worth the money when it comes to the IK sprayers. I've had the little ones suck. They don't hold pressure for long. They tend to break as well. So I went through about 4 or 5 of them, and then I bought this one where you can air up with your air compressor, and this one has been the best one so far, and I feel like I've gotten my money's worth out of this one. So this one is the foam one, but unfortunately it fell out of my van and I broke the like the nozzle for the foam, and so it was sitting up for a while. What I ended up doing was, one day I was like, man, I wonder if a regular one would fit on there, and this is just a regular cheap nozzle from like Home Depot. I put on here and it worked. It just doesn't foam up like it used to. After I do the wheels, I always do the bug. Now normally what I do is I would spray Dark Fury on the front and then rinse it off. Dark Fury most of the time will get all the bugs off. If it doesn't get it all off, then I'll spray it again. Now on a vehicle like this that's ceramic coated and it has PPF, 9 times out of 10, you probably won't need any type of bug removal. Unless it's like an excessive amount, then you may want to use a bug removal. But for this one, there's not really any bugs on it. I see a couple of little splatters here and there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a quick little rinse off, and that should take off majority of it. I have to interrupt the video real quick just to remind y'all about my online store. If you'd like to support the channel, you can go to my online store and grab you something nice. Now, remember, I'm also doing a giveaway on the polisher that I did a review on in the last video. So if you want a chance to win that polisher, each item purchase is 1 entry into that giveaway. So we still have some time left. The giveaway is going to end on the 25th of this month. Thank you for watching, and let's get back to the video. The truck is dusty, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pre-soak it first. I'm just gonna use my regular soap, which is gonna be cherry foam. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put 4 ounces. And remember, with this foam cannon, you can fill on the side, so there's no need to take the top off. It also comes with a measuring cup, but I always just keep another measuring cup up in here. I'm gonna put 4 ounces, and I'm gonna fill it up with water. Now, if you want to, I'm just using my regular soap, but if you want to, you can mix like something like maybe Green All, or maybe you could do Road Warrior to do your pre-soak. It just depends on how bad like it has dust on it or dirt on it. So we just gonna foam it down. I'm gonna go ahead and let that dwell for a little minute, and I'm gonna switch my gun attachment to my longer one. Now, the reason why I did this is to get as much dust as I can off of it before I do the hand wash. So the hood has a lot of dust on it. So the water behavior is a little different because there's still some dust on it. Wipe a little bit of that dust off. See that spot right here where I wipe that? Once I foam it again and do the contact wash, it's gonna take all that dust off. Remember how the hood was looking? I'll put it before. And now look how it is after it's washed. Look at how it should, because it still had some dust on it. This is what you want to see. Now what I'm doing is just kind of walking around. I got it all dried off, did the door jambs. I'm walking around just checking it out to see if I see any high spots. A lot of times you get high spots if you don't like level the coating, or if you miss a spot where you don't wipe off the excess coating. So you'll get these high spots and it'll look like a rainbow. A lot of times they're super easy to fix. Sometimes it does happen. There's a high spot right here on this door, and to fix the high spot, it's super easy. I'm using F6 from Kashikemi. And I'm just gonna polish in this area right here. I ain't got a battery. Now, polishing it should take the high spot out. If that doesn't take it out, then that means it sat on there just way too long, and then you're gonna have to sand it down. But 9 times out of 10, just polishing that spot, it'll take the high spot out, and then you just reapply the coating. If you're doing ceramic coatings mobile, what you want to do is kind of schedule them in for like a checkup or something like this. This, I knew I would be coming back to washing the truck and stuff, so I could check it up then. You're just gonna apply some more coating to it, let it sit for whatever it recommends, and then wipe off the excess, turn your towel over, and we'll bust it out. I'll finish with the truck. I took care of the high spots, and there was a couple of other little spots, like dark spots. I don't know what exactly that was, but I went ahead and I just polished those, and I reapplied the coating. Now, the high spot thing, like, sometimes it happens, man. Maybe I was moving a little too fast, doing too much area at once, and just wasn't wiping away those small little spots good enough. And a lot of times as mobile guys, if you're doing this, I don't do a lot of ceramic coatings mobile, but I know from experience from doing some mobile that the conditions that you work in is uncontrollable. Let's go ahead and switch over to the next vehicle that I ceramic coated and see how that one's doing as well. So I'm spraying a little bit of green on, no dark theory this time, to kind of help with the bugs a little bit. There's not that much on there, and the car's coated already, but just to help a little bit. It's not gonna harm anything. one thing about these grills on these Lexus, the stuff that get caught up in them. So far, the car is looking great. It got some pretty heavy buildup on the bottom, so I'm gonna do a pre-soak. So we're gonna just pre-soak the bottom. I'm gonna let that dwell for a couple of minutes, and then I'm gonna rinse it off and then foam the whole car down and go ahead and proceed to hand wash it. All right, so because I did a correction on this one, we're gonna go from the top to bottom, flip the towel. And that's how we're gonna wash this car from now on, because we did an actual correction. Coating is looking great. I've used a lot of different coatings before. I can honestly, with a lot of confidence, say this is one of the best coatings I've ever used, besides SBS Graphene. That one was really good. SBS Graphene, I felt like gave it like a glandy, gave it like a candy type look or something. I don't know, but you could definitely tell the gloss from that one. This one, man, same thing. The gloss is there, the slickness is there, the performance is there. Even with the windshield coating, it's there. So, very happy with going with this company. Done with this one, done with that one. The crown that I did, that was gone. But coating's looking great. Don't see any issues. I mean, I know it's gonna look great, but I always like to kind of like check up on it. So I'm always glad when the customer kind of like opts in to have me come and maintain it and stuff, or hits me up to come and clean the car every now and then, because that way I can see, you know, how the coating is working and if there's any issues and all that good stuff. So this was looking great, got a little glow on it. That's looking really good. The customer's also talking about maybe coating that one as well, because he really likes the way this one. So from what he was told me, the windshield's also coated on this one. He was like, man, when it rains, you can just see the water just sliding off of the car. So compared to this one right here, this one is also coated, but this was coated by somebody up in Dallas, and this one is performing a lot better than that one. Visually, he doesn't see the same stuff that he sees on this one and the other vehicle I did. So hopefully we'll do this one soon. Gotta go ahead and get everything cleaned up and ready to go. I'll see y'all in the next one.